Hi, I'm Craig Bieber. Welcome to Lot Talks. Something we do to kind of talk about the bulls. The sales Thursday, March 5th. Videos are coming up as we speak. By the end of the week, they should be mostly up. But anyway, we're gonna change the format a little bit this year. We're gonna kind of talk through sires and talk through our favorite lots on each sire, and then maybe kind of cover a few highlights outside of that. So with that, I think we'll start with Jumpstart. The Jumpstarts do a lot of things right. They're very thick. They're thick over the top. And Jumpstart's been an old, reliable, just done a phenomenal job in a lot of herds. Just lots of performance. There's not much way a commercial producer can go wrong with him. You guys have comments?
Just an interesting story. I was talking to a guy about some bulls that he's been using, and he said by far Jumpstart has been the one that has made him the most profit. I thought that was a pretty cool testament to what he's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cows have been good. All the daughters, they've been nice. They're nice to deal with. They're nice. They're just good, honest cows.
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing is when you go out there and you look at Jumpstarts, the disposition is excellent. You sure can't beat it. So,
yep.
One of my favorites is Lot 8. He's out of the Primrose cow line, out of the cow that produced Paycheck K102. I mean, I just think that's a phenomenal cow line. Just lots of performance there. Just does a lot of things right. That cow line's been phenomenal here for years. But you guys, what's your thoughts?
Well, he's got a lucky number too. That was Roosevelt's number. So.
Oh yeah. That's right. Roosevelt was W384. Yeah, he's in 384.
Yep. Again, comes from a good cow. There's not much not to like about that bull.
Go ahead, Jay.
So I was just gonna say we didn't compare notes before this. We just walked in, and I think we all picked eight, trying to spread it out. But I mean, as you go throughout, I mean, I started when we were videoing this past week, just was starring bulls, and I think probably 65% of them were Jumpstarts. Just they have that look that stand out when you're walking through the pen.
Yep. I mean, when I've looked at bulls across the country, I always get excited about one I can see from across the pen. And by and large, I'd get over there and it'd be a Jumpstart, and it didn't seem like we should probably be looking for a Jumpstart son, although we probably should be looking for a Jumpstart son, but that's just not something that we were probably going to need because of the amount of energize and that sort of thing. So they are impressive cattle. You will find them, and they will help a lot of programs. So with that, I'm going to move on to Checkmate. Craig, you have some thoughts on Checkmate?
Yes, I do. I just got to come up with them. There we go. I like the Lot 2 bull. I mean, that bull doesn't do much wrong. There's a lot of bull there. He's quiet. He's easy to get along with. You can't stir him up. And that bull's gonna put pounds on calf crop.
I just again have another conversation with someone there, figuring out where to go next. They use the Jumpstart lines and all of our kind of mainstays, and they were just kind of curious about Checkmate. Like, he kind of just looks like a terminal bull, and we have calved out a lot of these Checkmate daughters the past couple of years, and I said with confidence, I was surprised with how good of females they have. I mean, it has been really pleasant to have them around, easy going, overall just nice cows too. So I mean, if that's something that is a concern, we've calved out a bunch of them and it's been good.
Yeah. Checkmate's been used across the country, and I've had lots of great reports on him, but we've used him hard here, and they, not only are they moderate birth weight, they get up and grow, and they carcass really well, and then again on the backside of that, the maternal seems to be excellent. So I really do think that he is sure worth considering. These sons are going to be sure useful. Craig, you said Lot 2. Jake, did you have a favorite?
Yeah, let me get mine in there before you have yours. I picked Lot 80. He's a little bit further back there, but he just caught my eye in the video pen there in that bottom side.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw everybody. I found one up the way that I kind of like. 129's a good bull. You know, he's out of a driven daughter. I mean, this bull's really balanced and complete. You know, kind of bull you can use on heifers and then turn him out as he gets older in his cows. I think you're really gonna like him. So,
I do have an honor. When you're done, I have an honorable mention on that too.
okay, go ahead. No, go right ahead.
The 210 bull. I mean, not everybody's gonna buy the first bull in the ring. The 210. He's maybe a tick smaller, but there's a lot of good in that bull. There's a lot of things to like about him. So.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You can find bulls throughout the offering, especially these Checkmate sons, that you're really gonna like.
Mm-hmm.
So then let's move on and talk about American Freedom and what we see there. Jake, you want to start?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Greg Howard was kind of the first one to really go and look at the big calf crop of them up at another breeder, and thought that it was somewhere we needed to go. And I mean, we were on board. I think overall the bulls have done well. I guess for me, and I think others as well, that the females, I think, is really where he's going to shine. I think those are going to be some powerful cows that are good mothers and good footed. I think that's another big thing about him, is he's got really good feet throughout this offering.
Mm-hmm. Good feet, good disposition. Those bulls are easy to get along with. The heifers out there, they're quiet. They've been that way since they hit the ground. I mean, there's going to be a lot of good things out of those Freedom cattle.
Yeah, we were looking for a bull kind of a little different, and this American Freedom, like Jake said, Craig had seen some calves that really caught our eye, and as we looked through videos of American Freedom calves, we really liked the kind. And you know, he had the data package that works for us. You know, lots of marbling, just did a lot of things right, and so we used him as kind of an outcross in our program. I do think that we're far from seeing the yield of that, because I think down the road these females are going to be outstanding, and I think that's where they're probably going to shine more so than the bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I think the bulls give anything up, but
yeah, not to take away from the bulls.
Yeah. It's just that I really see those females being good down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of your favorites, Craig?
Well, I've got a list. I know we were supposed to mark it down to one, but I couldn't figure it out. So I won't talk too much about all of them, but lot 5, probably to start him off. I mean, he's long. He's got the growth. It's a bull that'll catch your eye in the pen for sure.
Yeah, I agree, and I think they really start to come in kind of the middle of the offering, like pen 2, pen 3, 4s. Mm-hmm. You know, kind of up there. I saw 72. Was one that just kind of stuck out to me. Mm-hmm. Got a little less birth weight, but he's got plenty of growth in that bottom side there. Nice solid cow, 304J. Just
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a group of them. You can't, 5, you can't hardly miss him when you go in the pen. 11, 12, 14, they're all right there.
Yeah.
The bull that probably catches my eye a little bit, and I mean, I kind of like this bull. A little different pedigree out of a heavily armed daughter. But that 68 bull has a...
He's on my list too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of times we all have the same list. We try to develop enough of it, but... I mean, there's something about this 68 bull that I guess I'm drawn to it. And the Rose Cow line has always done a great job, and so
he's got that herd bull look too.
Yeah, yep. I think he's interesting. Deserves a look, mm-hmm. But there are a lot of sons up the way that are sure gonna give you some phenotype with the kind of performance that we expect and carcass. Mm-hmm. And again, we still think that they're gonna be very, very maternal in the long run. So
yeah.
So then we'll move on to Dynasty H524, kind of an old reliable. Jake, what are your thoughts on Dynasty and his kind?
Dynasty overall, I mean, I think what was it, a couple of years ago, we had those first set of heifers out of them, and I think they did a great job on that side of things. Dynasty with the bulls, I think he matches with the cow a little bit. Don't worry, I wasn't talking. He matches with the cow that you breed him too well. It kind of just takes on that a little bit more, where Jumpstart kind of stamps him the way he is, as how I kind of would describe Dynasty.
What are your thoughts on Dynasty, Craig?
Yeah, I think the power's probably. I mean, again, not to take away from the bulls at all, because there's some dang good bulls in there. But you know, I think the power's in the females.
Yeah.
You know, if you need to, if you're looking to add a little style to some cows, or add a little milk to them, I mean, he's as good a choice as any.
Yep, I think you know. So I Dynasty just does a lot of things right. I mean, I do think the bulls are fairly marketable. The females have been phenomenal. Of course, that franchise line has done a lot for the breed, but this Dynasty bull has just been really, you know, really kind of a favorite of ours. We keep coming back to him, and so you know, I guess I'm gonna start with kind of my favorite, and you know, it's hard because the Dynasties, you know, they kind of match in kind and that sort of thing. But my favorite's probably 26. I just like the way that bull moves. You know, the Kurt Rich program, that Rachel cow line has been really phenomenal, and this is one out of the Rachel cow line. I just think he does a lot of things right. Craig, you got some favorites?
I've got 4. Just I can't get past the power of that bull. I mean, and there's some great bulls down the way, but boy, you know, I mean, he's the heaviest bull we have right now, and I mean, he can flat grow.
Yep, you can find him across the pen too. That's the thing. I mean, you go into pen, it's like, oh, what's that bull over there?
Yeah, and he does it without, you know, a monster birth weight too.
Yeah.
He's got the phenotype and then the numbers on the back. It's
I mean, he is the total package. And he stands on a good foot, and he just doesn't really do anything wrong.
So was 4 your favorite? Or
yeah, I should have said it first.
Well, I tried to find another one. There is a pretty good bull, a black bull at 39 as well. You know, we do have a few blacks. But yeah, that black bull does look pretty good, and so I just bring his attention, him to your attention as well. So I guess with that, we'll move on to K102. This is the Paycheck K102. That's the half brother to the Lot 8 bull, maternally. What do you think of K102, Craig?
Big middle. If you're looking to put some capacity in a set of calves, that's your bull. I mean, there's big middle cattle as you're gonna find anywhere, I think. And I mean, he's dang sure gonna put a pile of capacity in a set of feeder calves.
Jake, what's your thoughts on
I
it?
think him and Checkmate, it's obvious they're half brothers. I think K102 might add a little bit more frame than Checkmate would, just going through them. Yeah, if you're looking for some bulls to really power up those cows, I think it's definitely going to be the way to go.
So for me, the thing that does it with the K102 bull is that cow line is phenomenal and solid. I mean, they just never miss, and you just can come back to them year after year, and they're powerful and they're good, and just really do a lot of things right. So I think I don't know, I landed on the 3 bull as my favorite. Of course, he kind of leads off the pack. Did you guys have something else, or?
I got a couple of them. 129.
I think I saw that bull.
129. He's a good rascal. He's up in he's in the middle of the offering. Just big middle. He's long. He does a lot of things. Right?
He's a checkmate, though.
Oh shoot! Oh, not 120. 112.
112. Okay.
Brothers are.
Try that.
I was thinking that. I thought I had that bull on another
that one now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a nice bull. That's a really nice bull, you know, up there a little ways.
Yeah, 112 goes back to the same cow line that produced Old Samurai, actually. So,
Yeah.
any other?
And then one noteworthy bull, and he's a pretty good bull, but 133. I hope the right person buys this bull. So there's one bull in the wholesale that's got a name, and that's him. He will find you. He's been that way since he was born.
Yeah.
He'll come find you. He'll come lick on you. He's always been that way. So yeah, I wanted to note that if somebody's looking for something that's gonna move away from you, he's not the one.
Yep.
Yeah, we usually don't have soft spots for
No.
bulls, but he has definitely found his way into the cruise heart here.
Would you have a favorite on the K102?
I mean, that was kind of where I was heading to, so I mean, it's just hard to not have to mention him. I just wanted to mention on K102, I mean, that's the one that you were talking about. From Lot 8, that's the same dam as K102, and I know you mentioned the cow line there, but just to show how prolific that cow especially is.
Yep. So then we'll move on to the Asset bull. You know, we've got a lot of good things out of Asset. I do think that, again, maternally, I think those cattle are really solid. What's your thoughts on Assets?
Overall, you know, I think got some good feet. He's gonna, if you're looking to add some length to your cattle, that's gonna be the bull to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely got that. I mean, you come look at him just down the pasture right now, and man, he stands out. Yeah, I mean, as far as specific ones, I guess, I mean, there's a couple down the way that are just solid. I mean, I couldn't really pick a specific one, or I didn't really go through, I suppose.
Yeah, I like Asset puts a lot of shape in the cattle. I think the udders are pretty good. I should let you comment on that probably more than anything.
No, they're
go ahead.
good uddered cattle, and like Jake said, they're just, if you're looking at length, he's gonna do it. I mean, they are tremendously long. My pick is 70.
Okay.
Just long. He's made right. It's chock full of muscle, just like Assets are.
Yep.
And, it's a good bull.
I had 70 and 22. You know, there's some things that I sure like about 22. Mm-hmm. I do probably prefer 70 a little bit over 22, but you know, they're good calves. They're going to fit into somebody's operations really well. Then we'll move on to Asset. Not Asset, exactly. 1144J. Thoughts on the Exactly bull and his progeny?
You know, they're stout. They're big, stout kind of cattle. I think they're going to work for a lot of people to put some pounds on some calves. I guess my pick was 29. So, just again, he's a nice bull. You'll find him in the pen. He's stout. And
Yep. He's pretty easy to find, 29 is. Just has a really good look to him.
Yeah.
I guess for me, my pick was lot 60. You know, he just has a lot of metal there, just nice phenotype. But then you look at the cow line, comes from the 475C on the bottom side there. So just a solid bull that's gonna do it all.
He does lead off that second pen, and he sure is. He's got a lot of dimension to him. I mean, Exactly has done a lot of good things for us, but that 60 bull, you're not wrong, and it's also, well, it's Craig Howard, it's your bull, but comes out of the Adele cow line, which is pretty hard to beat when you kind of stack it up. So then we'll move on to the Distinct bull, KO52. Tell me about KO52 and his progeny.
They've been good. You know, he's gonna help your feet. I mean, he was a good footed bull. You know, they grow well. They just don't do much wrong. I guess my pick, I've probably never done this before, but it'd be 136. Yeah.
That bull's up there a bit, but well, that cow's done a phenomenal job. Of course, of another Adele cow. You know, I had another pick. I mean, I'd like the 052 or the distinct cattle. They just there's some extra bone there. They're just kind of cattle that we know are going to survive in our management system. I did have the 66 bulls, one of my picks, and then 94. So Jake, your thoughts on them and your picks?
Yeah, my pick I guess was 120. It's out of one of the top selling cows from last fall, 533F. You know, she stuck around as long as we keep cows and just has done a fantastic job, and he definitely caught my eye. Even as a calf, I remember seeing him in the pasture, and he's kept it going.
Yep.
He was also on my list too, but I knew you were going to take it, so I let you have it.
Yeah. So then the last sire we'll talk about before we go into kind of other picks is the old Paycheck bull. I mean, this will be kind of the last Paychecks. Paycheck 0728. You know, those cattle have been good to us. There's lots of muscle, lots of carcass, lots of growth. The bull did a lot of things right. Tell us about the daughters, Craig.
The daughters have been great. I mean, they're really feminine. They've got good udders. They lay down, have calves. They're pretty problem free. That's kind of the kind we like. So, yeah, they've been awfully good. And honestly, I couldn't pick one, so I don't have a pick. So you guys, it's up to you guys.
Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I just found one that I thought was just a solid bull, lot 33. You know, I don't know much about that bottom side from the cooperator, but just as him as a whole, he just kind of stood out to me a little bit. But yeah, I agree. Those Paychecks, I mean, obviously when you talk about, you got Checkmate and K102 out of them, I mean, he's obviously done a lot of things right and hits continuously, so you can't go wrong with them.
Yeah. By and large, you know, the Paychecks are a little bit of an outcross. They were for us. They're still an outcross for the breed. But I found the 64 bull and kind of like him. I've always liked that 590G cow. She's a big Spartacus daughter that has done a good job for you out of the old Belga 345X, which goes back to, you know, a time when, you know, where there's some big stout kind of cows. But you know, he does a lot right, and just a lot of mass there, and just a really good kind of bull. So then we're gonna move on to some picks out that kind of have sires. That, I mean, that's kind of the end of our sire talks. I guess, which one of you wants to go first when it comes to bulls that are outside of the...
Well, I think we'll just start with the obvious.
Yep.
We'll just talk about 24. He's on everybody's list.
Yeah, that 24 bull is out of the Burwell Confidence bull, comes from the Schlescher Cooperators. Just a really kind of phenomenal calf. But go ahead, Craig.
He's pretty unique in the pen. I mean, there's nobody that's walked through that pen who hasn't found him yet. I mean, he's gonna make somebody a heck of a bull.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. You see him every time you go in. I mean, it's just got the big middle to him. He moves good. I mean, just everything you're looking for.
We all three had 24, probably at the top of our list. I mean, he's hard to miss. I had another bull, though. I had 59. He's probably one of the few, well, I think he's probably the only son of this Pie Complete bull. We lost him kind of right at the beginning of the season, the first season. He broke a leg. But obviously we're going to be missing him because he was going to do a good job. This 59 bull is a stout rascal.
Yep.
Goes back to the Complete bull, which is a bull we really liked, and we liked the daughters of. I guess so. I wanted to bring him up. Did you guys have any other kind of sleepers?
Just got some sleepers as a whole. Those seismic sons up front. It's a stock market son. I mean, it obviously hit. I mean, he's got a couple in the front pen there.
A lot of performance in those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So it kind of, if you kind of look for something a little bit different, or going back and having used stock market, he'd be a good way to look.
Yep.
Anything else?
There's a diversified calf at 276.
This will take people up through the offering. So lot 276 has been mentioned. Fortunately, we don't have video on here yet, so I can't even.
Well, you just have to take my word.
Yeah,
It's good.
I know. I believe you. I just, it helps when you can kind of see
Yeah.
it and kind of visualize and
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
him.
He's-
Tell me about his pedigree if you can.
He's I don't even know, to be honest. I'll find it though.
Yep, that's all right.
He's out of a Spartan daughter. And that's just he's a tick smaller frame, and that's why he's up there. But there's a lot of good in that calf. He's full of muscle, and I think somebody's gonna be pretty happy with that.
Yeah. You have another pick, another sleeper pick?
Yeah, it's out of that same complete bull you mentioned. So I think obviously you got a couple, and it's lot 296 there. Just again, he stood out when we were videoing. Good phenotype. I didn't know what the numbers looked like, but it looks like he puts it all together there too. That bottom side, I mean, got some stock market there, and we've always been very happy with that.
Yeah, well, stock market daughters have been phenomenal. So. Anything else you guys? Any others you want to mention? I guess I kind of had my sleepers at the beginning. I tend to find some along the way, but
Sure. I mean, I got a few jump starts way down the list. 131 should sure be mentioned, I guess. He's the last son of 575C. He's going to be around here.
yeah,
He's a pretty good bull. 216 and 231 are a couple of jump starts.
Yep.
So
216 and 231.
Yep.
Okay.
So those would be kind of jump starts. Some American Freedoms that maybe we didn't touch on that sure should be worth a look. 63. He's out of the 314F cow that sold last fall that got so much attention. She was,
Right.
I mean, as deep as you can make a cow. He's a pretty nice calf. 132, 141, and 289
Okay.
would be some freedoms to really take a look at.
Do you have anything else?
I think that's about it, I guess.
Okay.
Yep. So
We just have to call for more thoughts now.
Yeah. Well, don't hesitate to give us a call. I mean, it does. We took video. We're semen testing now the next couple of days, and there's a lot developing, and we see these cattle a lot, and you tend to get more and more familiar with them. So, anyway, just wanted to kind of repeat the details of sales next Thursday. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to call any one of the three of us. And then with that, thank you for joining us at Lot Talks.